Hi, this is Sherry Veronica. All credit is given to Nostradamus86. It's TikTok. And I want to ask, how would the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago not know that the UK could never have been his friend? And he is wailing on the issue of them Trinidadians having to buy a visa to enter the UK, and the UK is the gateway, as he said, to all of Europe. And not only that, the Privy Council is there. That's their high court, not the CCJ, but the Privy Council. You would think that the CCJ would have been, no, they have to actually, that their high court where they take their highest matters would be in the UK, where the people there would tell them what is the law and what is not the law. And then the expense of the visa, which he says is expensive, it's very expensive to purchase the visa. So he is railing on something that happened recently, where now they have to have a visa to enter into the UK. And he is saying that by hook or by crook, they need to get out and become independent. They need to fully embrace independence. But can you? Can you? I always thought that the people with the biggest guns and the biggest boats were, that's the shit. That's where the buck stops. That's where it really stops. It doesn't start or stop with you saying, oh, we want to be independent. We really want to get real independence, and we want to become a republic. Whatever words you're going to use to say whatever you're going to say, the bottom line is it's whoever have the biggest military, whoever have that strength to fight or to equip a military. Okay, so let me play this TikTok video.
Last week, the British government get our VAPs and decide to put all of us on visas.
This means that all Trinidad and Tobago nationals must obtain a visa before travelling to the UK for all visits.
Britain is our friendly Commonwealth nation. They have in this country a high commission with staff. What Britain has done there is not only to damage us and our feelings, but to damage our economy as well, because London is a gateway to Europe. And worse, the visa is very expensive. But what really rots my gut is that I have to also swallow that the highest court of this land is in London, at the Privy Council. Do you really feel independent? Well, if you all didn't know that we should get out of the Privy Council and get to the Caribbean Court of Justice, this treatment by the British government should let all of you know how they view us. Many of them still believe that we are substandard, we are inferior, and they should treat us as they want to treat us. It is unjust. It is disgraceful that they will put a fee on us and tell us, while you have to come to us to have our law lords tell you what is right and wrong, you have to pay for a visa to come and do that. Trinidad and Tobago must complete its independence and get to hell out of the Privy Council.
Wow, I actually liked him when he got so
Justice, this treatment by the British government should let all of you know how they view us.
substandard.
They still believe that we are substandard, we are inferior, and they should treat us as they want to treat us. It is unjust. It is disgraceful that they will put a fee on us and tell us, while you have to come to us to have our law lords tell you what is right and wrong, you have to pay for a visa to come and do that.
See, it took that. It took the UK saying, you gotta pay to come visit us. You gotta pay to come and do business here. You gotta pay for whatever reason you want to come here. You gotta pay. It took that for Rowley to understand that he don't have a friend in the colonial master. You don't have a friend in someone who held you in slavery. It's not a friend. It's not a friend. Never could be a friend. Never, ever, ever could be a friend. But it was nice to see him all riled up. It was nice. Maybe when it really dawns on him, he can say something else more in line with bringing you into the knowledge that you're still slaves. You're still slaves. You cannot defeat England. You cannot defeat Europe. You cannot defeat Europe and America, because if anything happens, you're gonna get the Americans to join in. You cannot defeat the military might of these powerful nations. Maybe Rowley, when he's all like, together, and in sync, and he's cooled down a little bit, he's gonna realize, shit, we're still slaves, man. We're still slaves. Share your hand.
Help me spread the word about Naked Departure via social media. Subscribe and share to show support and love for our channels.